listening to the Wood End Barn What's On podcast, where we run through the highlights in the coming week, beginning today, Monday the 9th of May. Now, I'm joined by David Officer from the barn. David, hello, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you today, Sam?
Well, I'm not too bad. I'm fresh and, ready to tackle the week.
Yeah.
We're going to rattle through the programme, aren't we? We've got quite a lot to get through, and we're going to try and keep this to 4 minutes, and the clock starts now. Right, so, Monday this afternoon, what's on?
Well, we've got the start of our brand new singing workshops with Sandy Miller called Cool Singing for Kids, and it's aimed at 4 to 12-year-olds, and it's going to culminate in a concert on the 20th of June for all the participants to take part in and for their mums and dads to come along, so it should be really good fun.
So if people want to buy tickets, what do they have to do?
They just contact the office on 01330 825 431 and we can handle the booking there.
Okay, let's jump forward 2 days. We're now at Wednesday. We've got a musical event on Wednesday lunchtime. What's that?
Yeah, we've got some of the kids from the Bankery Academy coming to perform a concert at 12:30, and it's a selection of the talented musicians from the higher and advanced higher students performing in the Wood End Barn. So
people just turn up and buy a ticket on the door?
That's right, yeah. They just pay on the door for that event, and tickets are £5 or £3 for concessions.
Nice one. Excellent. And then jumping forward to Wednesday evening, we've got the Red Note Ensemble. Now, this is a contemporary music programme. It starts at 7:30. That's Wednesday, the 11th of May. And it's a program of events called Infinito Nero. Now, the star of that, if you like, is the soprano Angela Tunstall. I did a podcast, and if you're interested, you should listen from last Friday when it went on our Facebook. She really has got lots to say. You know, she's a good speaker. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's tickets at £10, £2 to students and job seekers, or £11 on the door. And then on Friday, sticking with high culture, we've got Small Petty Klein now. This is Tommy Small's dance company from Dundee. They came up here, it must have been about 2 months ago or so, and they spent I think it was 4 days developing this performance. It's called The Falling Man. Of course, it's centered around this whole character who's at the center of media attention, who leapt or fell from one of the Twin Towers that was bombed in 2001 in New York. That's Friday the 13th at 7:30. Okay, over to you, Lao, Saturday night.
That's right. On Saturday the 14th, we've got the fantastic Lao coming to the barn. Best Folk Group 2008, 2009 and 2010 at the BBC Radio 2 Folk Awards. And they're brilliant. And Chris Drever was a special guest with Heidi Talbot recently up here. So anyone who was at that will know how talented he is and how talented the rest of the band are going to be. So it's going to be a great night.
He can play the guitar, can't he?
He can, yeah. And then backed with Aidan O'Rourke and Martin Green as well. They make for a really fantastic trio.
This is the last event we're going to talk about. Sunday, the 15th of May, we're contributing to the Word Festival. So we have two authors. We have Katrina Lexi Campbell, who's here to talk about her new novel, which she's going to talk about the novel she published in 2009, I think it was, and then also the one which it's a sneak preview, which is just in the process of being published. So that's at 2:30, and then in the afternoon, 3:45, we've got David Norcroft, and he's published a book called Grampian Lives, which is based on his oral history conversations he's had with people, from around the Grampian region. I did a podcast with him, and you'll hear that on Wednesday. It promises to be a good read, and I think that people will need to get in there to get their tickets for both events. That's Katrina Lexi Campbell and David Norcroft. These are both £6 or £4 concessions, or if you turn up on the door, £8, £6 concessions. So just remind us of that number that people need to call for more information.
They can call us on 01330 825 431, and that's the box office number if they're looking to book tickets, or just for general inquiries on 01330 826 520.
Great stuff. Okay, so we're looking forward to a good week. David, thanks a lot for joining me on the What's On podcast.
Thank you, Sam. Take care.